ball game that's on the television of the Georgia Bulldogs and the Kentucky Wildcats. Georgia, as you just mentioned, receiving the punt from Kentucky. We're watching closely, but everybody's still celebrating this big win today. Gamecocks get their 9th of the season, 41-20 over the Citadel Bulldogs. And Connor Shaw, what an afternoon for you. I don't care if you play another down here at South Carolina. You could take the highlight reel from today, pack it away, and show your grandkids. How about the output today? And most importantly, how about getting the 9th win of the season?
Yeah, it was a big win for us. I give credit to Citadel that came out and played well. We had our receivers come out and get open and made big catches. You saw Alshon in the end zone. It felt good to go around today.
Was it intent to get Alshon the ball early? I think if we went maybe 3 times directly to him, I know he caught 2 of the first 4 passes.
Yeah, we felt like we needed to get to him early, and that's what we did. And what he had, 5 or 6 catches.
5 catches.
Yeah, we felt like come out and give Alshon early would be a good game for us. So.
Connor, how about the second half? 2 drives of 91 yards, both of them took over 8 minutes. Talk a little bit about what you guys were thinking with regard to pace and play calling and how you stayed poised during those long drives.
Yeah, well, it ended up being big because our defense struggled stopping them, and they played pretty well coming down and scoring. And we knew on offense we had to capitalize on when we had the ball, and offensive line did a great job, perimeter blocking. It was just a good game for us on offense.
All right, you're sitting there on a day in which we're tracking you and Gordon Beckham, who has the completion percentage record in his career. You slide slightly behind him. He was 16 of 17 against North Carolina. How about that day? You're 16 of 18, 217, 3 touchdowns, had the 1 pick, 90 yards rushing, and of course you had the 3 touchdowns as we just were talking about. I want to ask you about those individually, but I will ask you about the only bad thing on the day, and that's the interception. What in the world happened? Obviously, it was an underneath throw. What were you thinking? What did you see? Right.
Well, we ran the route earlier and threw it to Alshon early in the game, and I felt like I could come back and do it again. They covered him well, and I immediately went down to my check down underneath and never saw the guy jump right in front of it. It's a very careless interception.
All right, now the run. I mean, we've come close to getting you broken open into the field a couple times this season, but a quarterback draw play, and tell us a little bit about it. You go 60 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah, you've seen all season quarterback draw is one of our favorite plays, and it felt good to finally break through and have a long run. We had great perimeter blocking. Kenny Miles had a great block and set it up for me.
How about the pump fake play to Ace Sanders? What was that? It certainly was executed well.
It was a great call. All season we've thrown those short routes to Alshon and give him a little screen, and we felt like they would bite on it and Ace on a little wheel route, and it ended up being a pretty good play.
This is Todd Ellis along with Connor Shaw. Now, maybe the play of the year with regard to an individual effort, and that's Alshon Jeffrey. Caught the winning touchdown from you at Mississippi State, had not caught one since that time. He gets a 33-yarder today. Talk about trying to get him the ball, in which he leaps up and makes an unbelievable play.
Yeah, it was an unbelievable play. We see it in practice a lot, but very rarely, you get out here and make a catch like that. And it was amazing. I looked at him in awe after he caught it. I couldn't believe it, and I went to congratulate him after it. And I was really proud for him. It was a great catch.
That's his 6th of the season. The Gamecocks go on to win this one, 41-20. Now, Connor, you've had a major role in this program for a while. Now you've got a really major role starting next week. Prior to Palmetto State, the rivalry ball game, Gamecocks are 9-2 in the season. Clemson, we'll keep an eye on that, but obviously having a stellar season themselves. What does it feel like going into Thanksgiving week with the Clemson Tigers at the end of it?
Obviously it's a very big game. It's going to be exciting, great atmosphere. It's a night game. Both teams are looking forward to it. Tomorrow we'll get some rest and watch some film and get ready for Clemson on Monday. But game in, game out, regardless of who we play, we have to come out and play well.
Have you seen them on television at all this year?
I have. They're very explosive. They have a good defense. We'll have to scheme up pretty good, but I believe we can.
It's all about a W today, though. Connor Shaw, what a day. 16 of 18, 217 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a rushing one. He rushed for 90 yards, had that 1 interception, completed his last 11 passes in the ball game. Let's head back to Brent Johnson. Brent?